Come on, we need a little spongy in this life.
I know. Who do we got? Oh, is that gold? Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. And the creator of this channel actually picked this package up today, all the way from Asia. I'm starting to get a little jealous. She never takes me on any of her adventures. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Nickelodeon Asia camera flip.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Coming up next on Nickelodeon.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. And today, it's gonna be so much fun because we are gonna be diving into another part of the world, and that is Nick Asia. On this channel, we open up all types of amazing figures like these, and we have a lot of fun. But recently, we've opened up a lot of stuff that's been outside of our country, and you guys have really enjoyed it. Like the Burger King Fusion toys that were released in Europe. But a lot of people had seen those products before, and they thought that they were bootleg. And I'm here to tell you there was a lot of SpongeBob products, a lot of Nickelodeon products in general, that one might think are bootleg, but upon a closer inspection are actually licensed. Today I have one of the products that I have been looking for many years. Well, how long ago was 2020?
I think it was like 3 years ago, so.
Honestly, it feels like a decade. But this was released in 2020, and it came from a certain part of the world where the world was kind of in a disarray, so we didn't get any kind of releases or any way of getting it over here until just recently. And that is this box from Nick Asia. How do I know it's from Nick Asia, Mitchell? Huh?
Well, because right under this 24, there's some Asian lettering.
Well, that is Asian lettering, but that's really the only thing you can see on this too. But the 24 would have been almost funny. One more, it would have been funny.
25.
But not just that, on the back side here, it has a lot more Asian writing, and not just that, it says Nick Asia. So this is one of the few products that we've ever gotten to open on this channel from Nick Asia. If you guys like more of this overseas product and stuff that we just really don't see here, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to make sure we do some more. But if you check out the set here, these guys look so freaking awesome. Like, I'm trying to set like a theme here, but I can't really, like, I can see the theme on that one.
What, is that like misery or?
And then what do you think the theme is on this guy over here?
Dope.
I'm already hearing voices.
But over here you can see these are the chase figures. We have 2 gold, and you guys know how much I love gold on this channel. Brian Pan has shot of the gold section in this room. I'm trying to create the world's biggest SpongeBob and Nickelodeon collection, but sometimes, damn, I like to focus on some ice. So whenever we can add something gold to the collection, I'm gonna be happy. Let's go ahead and pop this open, check out the packaging. I have no clue what the size is gonna be on them, but hopefully we can get close or complete the entire set. All right, so let's go ahead and pop it open and let's check it out. So 24 is kind of a lot. That's not bad comparatively to a lot of the series we get here. They're usually like, what, 12 maybe?
Like 12 to 16, yeah.
At the most. The fact is we get 24 in here, I'm actually surprised. And damn, how is there 24 in here? Oh, they're double layered. I was gonna say for a second, there's no way there can be 24.
Oh, I love the little heart eyes on them.
Dude, you're right, that is super cute. So on this side, we have SpongeBob's face, which is adorable here, but we got the heart eyes right here. And I'm not sure what it is about Nick Asia, because on all the Nick Asia products, whether it's Mighty Jaxx, whether it's Pop Mart, they all have this seal. Do you know what I'm referring to, Mitchell?
Yeah, because I think like a lot of the Asian products are like that too.
I don't know what it is exactly, but I love it, because if you look at it, it actually says Nick on one side. If you turn it a little bit, it says Nickelodeon.
Oh, that's super sick. What the heck?
It's just kind of a little tiny weird detail that's on it. But this is a licensed SpongeBob product. You can mostly tell because it has the print numbers right here. It does have the Steven Hillenburg signature. It does have the Nick Asia logo right here. SpongeBob stuff's not quite where like Pokemon or like Jordan or Yeezy shoes are, where the replications have gotten down to perfection. It's pretty easy to spot the fakes. So this is just one of those rare circumstances where we got something from Nick Asia. So I'm extremely excited. Let's open our first one right here. Let's check out what they look like, and not just that, to add them all to the collection once we get them all open. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and pop open our first one here. And I gotta say, it's kind of cool how they come in this little interesting container. Oh, yeah. What is this like black light effect? And that's the thing also, is you guys gotta remember is that this being from Nick Asia, what we would expect to see on a product isn't necessarily what you're gonna get, because our expectations are gonna be different. Like for us, we usually like just some of the general SpongeBob figures, maybe something from an episode. But in Asia, what's trending and what's popular for aesthetics and what people are looking for is completely different, because that's what they decided was gonna be a better seller over there. So this whole design, we would never see this black light effect anywhere over here. We'll open that up. But not just that, we have a sticker. And look, dude, I just missed it on the side of the box too, all the way from Nick Asia. Squidward is doing the Hong Kong thing. So it came with a little sticker, which is super cute, but then we have the whole little set list here, I guess. So it does show here on the set list, you have one side that has a bunch of the characters, but if we flip it over, it does show that there is that gold chase that we are gonna be looking for. Like I said, if we can get the whole set, that'd be amazing, but I really, really would love to get both of those golds, or at least one of those golds. All right, so it looks like that decal, you can either leave it on, because I do see a tear point where you could take it off. I guess we'll leave it on for right now. I don't know if did I break it? Oh wait, no, that comes off. But we got Squidward right there. Why does he look so in despair? He looks very sad. This looks like a creepypasta Squidward a little bit.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and see what we got here. It looks like a little sticker of some kind. Okay, so that's like his little decal. So we have his little Ryan do the sound effects, his little suckers that make the sound when he walks. And then we have his smile. So, or is that a smile, or what is that white thing right there? What is this? All right, so let's go ahead and set him up. So it's kind of like a little Lego figure. I gotta say, it's very, very cute. Let's go ahead and set him up. Let's do it. Why does he look so sad about his painting job? He does not look happy to be painting.
Isn't one of his thing arts though? So yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah, one of his things is art. He literally, in the Atlantis Square Pantis episode, decided he was going to abandon all of society to stick around with art.
Isn't this great? Isn't this neat? I'm a living work of art from my head to my feet.
He just looks so disappointed. But I think what we're supposed to do with this sticker here is this piece goes like this. So the sticker goes right here. Keep these pieces connected. And then he would go inside of here. Yeah, a little depressing, unappreciative art display.
You contacted the Castle of Unrecognized Talent.
So we can't set it up that way, but you know what's cool, dude, I think is that we'll be able to stack them on top of each other.
Oh, that'd be so cool to have like a whole little tower of them.
Yeah, a whole little lightsaber SpongeBob Lego figures. But let me go ahead and put his little suction cups on before we move on to the next one. Okay, and there he is, and he is miserably adorable. And I'm living for it. It looks so much better with the stickers.
Yeah, I like the details it's got now.
You like the suction details?
Yeah, and the hat.
You took the hat off. Oh my God, you're bald.
No, I'm not bald.
All right, I gotta say, I love my man Squiddy here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so let's keep it moving here. I'm gonna go set my box up here properly. Oh, frick.
Maybe we shouldn't have set it up properly.
Or I should have set it up actually properly. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this next one out of here. I feel gold in our future. Oh, okay, so we got Patrick. Okay, nice. We got a little cowboy Patrick here. So we got the Pest of the West Patrick here. All right, so this definitely gives me Pest of the West vibes. We've seen him in this cowboy suit before here, but this one's got a lot of detail. We have the actual like floral pattern of his pants here.
Sick.
We got his not 10-gallon hat, but we also have a piece of brain coral here, and we have his face. Why are they all so unamused? All right, let's go ahead and set up unamused Patrick. But you know what, dude? I gotta say is they're so detail oriented. Like, look how flush the design is. Like the connection, just like boom. Like ramp designers would love to have this kind of smooth. You could just skate this, you know?
Yeah, like a ramp.
That's perfect. And then the connection of the head too is great. And let's go ahead and get that abdomen connected with the bod. Boom, we got his little flower to show you he's the business down there. Okay, so there we go. We got Cowboy Patrick built right there. He is really, I gotta say, he looks like he's in fear of Deadeye coming for sure, because he looks like he needs a new sheriff in town. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just looks desperate. You guys need help, and we're here for you. Okay? This is sponge therapy. You've seen our courses. Your appointments will be at 4.
Yeah, with me.
I guess with him. But I get a turn. But there we go, guys. Absolutely awesome. Let's move on to our next one.
Come on, we need a little spongy in this life.
I know. But I want to see a happy SpongeBob or a happy Patrick. Anybody. Who do we got? Oh! Is that gold? No, that's just regular sponge. Oh, so this is not technically SpongeBob. This is actually his great ancestor, SpongeBuck.
Give me a shot of mail.
So this is also from Pest of the West. And I gotta say, I love that because you know what? In the US stuff, we pretty much only get stuff from seasons 1 to 3. And I love that. As an overall SpongeBob fan, I'm a fan of all of the seasons of SpongeBob. And I just like seeing the character go on different adventures. Yes, some of them are better than others, but I really just appreciate being able to see more of the character and in different scenarios. So the fact that we got a product for Pest of the West that wasn't like a Burger King product, I am really happy about. And this is in 2020 as well. So let's go ahead and set up our man SpongeBob with his little sheriff's badge as well. Oh man, I have to say I love it. It looks straight out of the episode as well. SpongeBob so far looks the best. Like, they all look really good. I just feel like with SpongeBob, because he's square, he feels like such a full piece.
He's gotta be my favorite right now for sure, yeah.
He looks super cute, and the fact I love that he has his shoes too, because Patrick, he doesn't actually have like his like little bit of foot that would be exposed. It just goes from pants straight to connection. Whereas with SpongeBob, you actually have those shoes, which makes such a huge difference. And it's amazing how SpongeBob's eyes are so impactful on his face, because if you just remove his eyes, you could just assume he's smiling. But with the slight eyebrow dip, the intensity goes up like by 5.
Business.
Yeah, now he means business, and he's got a hat that means even more business.
Yeah.
All right, an amazing one right there. So let's go ahead and put the lid on that one. And you can see now that you could stack them really easily. Dude, that is so cool.
It'd be sick if they had like a little glass or like even just like a plastic like front.
This is amazing, because I gotta say, as a collector, you are always collecting sideways. You never really think about going up, but this kind of gives you that option, because you can move this whole setup to any corner of your house, and it really takes up a different spot. And almost like I want to say that they're hitting a different market, because when you're marketing to collectors, you're marketing to people that already have a lot of stuff usually. So when you can hit them in a spot to where they have a lot of real estate, like a corner,
Yeah, I mean, that's really smart.
I'm a huge fan of it. All right, next one, let's do it. I see gold in our future. I don't know why I have a lisp right now, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a sailor outfit.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be sailor outfit too. Ooh. We do get another painter, which is SpongeBob here, and he looks like kind of nonchalant too. I'm trying to figure out the theme here. You know what? It's cruise ship theme, I think. So if you see, it's like these guys look like they're working like maybe as like cruise clientele, but then these guys look like they're sailors. He looks like he's on vacation. He looks like he's, I don't know what this is. He's a sailor. Some of them are sailors. Some are cowboys. Some are sleeping. Some look like they work in a hotel. I don't know. If you guys can understand the theme here, let us know in the comments. Is the theme cruise or vacation theme? That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's go ahead and build our painter SpongeBob. Okay, well, I mean, he is also not the happiest to be doing the painting job for whatever reason, but SpongeBob never disappoints. He still looks awesome. Very, very handsome man here. I gotta say, that's still my favorite of the painters. Squidward, you got some work to do on that face.
Hang on! You're starting to look like your old self again.
But we got the painter SpongeBob. Let's go ahead and add him to our stack. All right, so there we go. We have all 4 of them on screen right now. They're kind of like set together right now because they kind of have the same theme, but as we get more, that'll get thrown for a loop. All right, next one, let's do it.
This one's gonna be a Patrick.
I think this one's gonna be another SpongeBob, and it's gonna be gold, babe. Damn, you called it. It's Patrick. But this is like the sleeping Oh, no. This is the mischievous.
I got you now, SpongeBob.
He looks like a hotel worker, but he looks like he's so conniving, like, yeah.
I didn't switch those sheets.
I didn't switch those sheets, and you already gave me a tip. All right, so here we go. We got the conniving Patrick here. Let's go ahead and set him up in his hotel, I guess, uniform. All right, he's done. My boy looking like Esteban.
Julio Ricardo Montoya de Rosa Ramirez.
He looks like a bellhop. It's very interesting.
Oh yeah, Bellboy makes sense.
Yeah, it's a bellboy.
Take Patrick and his bags to his room.
All right, let's go ahead and put him in on stand. There we go. We got bellhop Patrick.
One thing I can think of Patrick ever did that was remotely close to that was the "May I take your hat, sir?"
Oh, yeah.
May I take your hand?
That's true. He did have an army hat, though, for some reason in that one. All right, next one. Let's get it.
Little gold Squidward for no reason.
Gold Bobbert. Robert Gold Sponge Bobbert. Oh, okay, so what do we have here? This is, okay, he looks pretty happy. Oh, this is the chilled out, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school SpongeBob.
Hey, cool crowd. What's shaking?
He's got the, oh, that was a Fresh Prince, like, snapback hat,
Oh,
but it's
so-
actually like a little sleeping cap. Only rich people have these type of hats. I only say that because the only person I can think of that has a hat like this is a Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, or Daffy, I think, had it at one point.
All right, so we got the legs right there. We got the eyeballs. Let's go ahead and put his pants on. Let's go ahead and get this guy set up. I gotta say, I really love his facial expression in this. For me, it looks like he had a long day and he's just kind of like, finally, like I get to decompress, you know?
I'm at home. I got my Gary. You know?
I got my Gear Bear. But we've seen SpongeBob in knighting gear many a times before. Right here we have the Pop Mart SpongeBob, where he would be holding the little Patrick as well. And you can see he's got his little cap on. SpongeBob is classically known for having this little rich man's nightcap. But over here we have the mini Many Worlds line right here. It's a little dusty. I gotta dust these guys off, but he's got the red going on. But you can see like this one's kind of like whimsically relaxed. This one's just kind of excited, but this one's just that really like, you know, more relatable. I just got off of work. It's been a long day. I'm not mad at the day. I'm just tired and I'm looking forward to relaxing. Okay, I'm a little disappointed we haven't gotten a gold yet, but we haven't gotten a dupe, so that's good. You know, we have 2 locations here. There's no Dupe City Jail, which is located inside the arcade machine. Brian, turn on incognito mode. Right now, no one can track what we're doing. The only people that can actually see this part of the video are people that are deep within the rep pack hole.
Don't say that.
Say what?
What you just said, the rep pack hole, that was weird.
Only you can see it because you're in the community. The hole. Or whatever else you like to call it. This right here is a no Dupe City Jail. We only got one guy in here. It's this stupid guy in here. We got some DVDs that end up being dupes. Got some quarters that are Parkers that I stole. We'll keep those in there. But there's also what I like to call the death penalty. Ryan, show him some clips of the death penalty. Oh.
I can't see the edited version, Marcus. I don't know what the death penalty looks like.
Okay, so next one, let's do it.
This one's gonna be a crabs for once. I don't think we've gotten one.
Crabsy? Crabsy? Oh, dude, how are you calling this? I am actually starting to think you know some kind of secret. So there we go. You can see he's got his pajamas, it looks like. Looks like Krusty Crustacean pajamas. He looks a little angry, but why is he angry when he's got all these fat stacks?
So the lesson you learn is money doesn't always bring happiness.
Mr. Krabs is the living definition of that. But if you notice, Mr. Krabs is the, like, we see SpongeBob happy in some points, but Mr. Krabs is like, okay, here he's angry. Then he gets slightly more angry. And now over here, he's just irate. Let's just hope that Mr. Krabs is okay in Asia. He's on the phone. It's calls from Mr. Benjamin. I don't understand why he's so mad. How can a man with so many bands be so angry?
Maybe if he keeps losing his arms, I can understand a little bit.
All right, there we go. We got him set up, Mr. Krabs with the stacks of cash. And he doesn't really match anywhere. I guess it's sleeping SpongeBob here. I just gotta say that, like, for 24 of them, like, I feel like you get a lot of value. I don't know how much it'd be retail, but, like, I feel like this just, like, you get a lot of value, like, being a small box like this.
Yeah, so many in there, too.
I know, I just want to see a gold one. It's Patrick in a sleeping outfit. I was trying to figure out what that thing was on top of his head this whole time. So it looks like it's like a Krabby Patty, but it's like square. It looks like a McGriddle. It's supposed to be his 3 a.m. Krabby Patty, obviously.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
All right, so let's go ahead and set up our sleeping Patrick. All right, so there we have Patrick, and I noticed that's his current day eyebrows. If you look back on like season 1 of SpongeBob, Patrick actually has like these eyebrows that kind of come out like Eugene Levy kind of eyebrows. They're very fluffy. Then with age, they actually made them more of a darker Z shape. He's become more iconically known for it. And then of course we have the sand patty on top of his head there. Look at this accuracy, Mitchell. See this little spot there?
I think you missed a little. There you go.
There we go.
All right, this is a spongy boy.
Spongy boy? Spongy boy! Oh, that is not gold. I hope to God we get the gold, but I'm thinking maybe we will because we haven't got one dupe. So hopefully the whole set's in there.
Knock on wood, real quick.
Yeah. All right, so we got a very excited SpongeBob here. What does this hat tell me though? This hat looks like
he's like a farmer.
He looks like he knows the location of some devil fruit. And then his face kind of just reminds me of like when he's gardening outside of his house, like when him and Squidward randomly have gardens that appear for single episodes at a time. Mitchell said that it's maybe like a lifeguard. It's so hard to tell because it's like with that style, he looks like he sells art in Los Angeles. Like he can either be poor or be like a multi-millionaire. You just cannot tell with him.
It makes sense though, because there is this Patrick here now that has the Aloha shirt stuff going on, so I guess that might be the part of
vacation, the vacation style. All right, so I guess we got the vacation SpongeBob now to go with the vacation Patrick whenever we get that one. All right, so let's go ahead and connect that one and we'll add it to our stack. So where does this one really go here? I mean, for right now, it's kind of in a league of its own, huh? All right, so that's our little vacation stack. We've got the sleeping stack, we've got the hotel stack, we've got the painting stack, and we've got the Old West stack. I almost am wondering if these ones are just based off of those different episodes I'm talking about, and maybe I'm just not remembering this particular scenes or episodes. All right, next one one. Let's get it. So we have the Old West Patrick here. Wait, no. This is the gangster. This is the roughneck one. See, so this is like in a league of its own. Like, what is this whole... He looks so scared, though. He looks like he joined the biker gang, but he does not know. I had no clue what this came with, SpongeBob. I'm in deep. I gotta say, I love the biker Patrick. And then not just that, the freaking flex with the damn skull cane, dude. Like, look at that. That is icy. And again, it's like only with Nick Asia do you get these type of designs where it's like, I don't necessarily know what this is from, but for whatever reason, they made it Nick Asia. So I'm so glad that we have this in the collection, this weird, different variant of Patrick.
All right, we're looking for a little sleeping Squidward.
Sleeping Squidward.
Super specific.
All right.
Or it's gold.
Gold.
What is that?
That's a painter Patrick. So we have the painter, but at least we can add one to our painting set because now we have 3 in the painters. So Patrick just has like the all white, but I gotta say his looks so cute. He's got his main big brush right there. He's got a more like fine point brush there, and he looks happy and ready to help because the rest of them as painters do not look as willing. But at least we're gonna add one more new painter to that set. Let's go ahead and set up our painter Patrick. So it's cool, dudes, because you can actually put his little headpiece on, or you could even take the whole bucket that he uses for his piece and put it on his head. I think that's actually way more on brand for him. That's how they have him in the display here too. So we're gonna go ahead and leave his little headpiece actually down. I gotta say, Buckethead Patrick is definitely a vibe. He's so sweet. He's just there for a good time. If you think about it, how many times has Patrick hopped on board for pretty much seemingly for free just because of the fact that SpongeBob happens to work at the Krusty Krab. Patrick just gets roped into so many different jobs. Like you mentioned earlier with the episode where he actually redecorated the restaurant for Squilliam. He always is working for free just for SpongeBob, so you gotta shout out to Patrick for being a good friend for SpongeBob and always just being a great guy and ready for the ride. Even though there's an entire episode about Patrick knows literally nothing about SpongeBob.
Your favorite food is a chum burger.
All right, so let's go ahead and add this painter Patrick to our painter set right there. So far, it seems like we do have somewhat of an order going on, so let's keep moving. All right, we're just gonna see what happens here.
Damn.
I'm doing something special here. You like this little special?
Jesus.
All right, so we're gonna rip this open. What do we got here? I'm gonna be like the Salt Bay of package opening.
Geez, mess. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, he already is a mess, dude. He is covered up in all of the paint here. But here we have Mr. Krabs, the painter costume. Let's go ahead and set him up. No, yeah, this is the maddest one. This is where he gets his peak anger.
This is like if Plankton stole his formula or something. This is like his only other job now.
Yeah, if Plankton actually successfully got his formula, now he's just down on his luck and he's just like, yeah, all I can do is paint with SpongeBob and Patrick. I would be mad too. There he is, Mr. Krabs. So is that our whole painter set right there? So I mean, like, that's a whole little painter section at least.
Yeah, I think that's it. That was the last one we needed.
Yeah, so I gotta say, if we keep them separate like that, the tube design is just gonna keep growing up.
Sick.
I really love the tube design. We are gonna, oh my. Okay, so now with Mr. Krabs, we have our entire painter setup done here, and I gotta say, this is the most unmotivated crew of painters I've ever seen. But Patrick looks ready to go with the bucket on his head. He just looks like he might not be the most productive member of the team. I love this set so much. If we just get them together like this, you guys can see how huge the stack is gonna become. This is getting really big, and not just that, the video is getting super long. So we're actually gonna save these other 12 here for the next video. I'm gonna do it as a bonus video just like this one, so it'll be coming out in between our normal uploads anyway. But so we haven't got one duplicate, right?
No dupes.
No dupe city is staying strong. So knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood. But I want to open up one more. If we don't get a dupe in here, or if it's not gold, then we're gonna go ahead and save this for the next one because I want to get that gold. But like I said, I think the video is gonna be extremely long at that point. And like I said, I want to find a perfect place where we can get this whole thing one tower going all the way straight up. But let's see what we got in this one. All right, so if it's gold, we're doing the whole box. If it's not gold, it's a fight for part 2. Let's see what we got here. Come on, a little golden sponge. Is that gold? No, it's not. That is, what is that?
I was gonna say there's a little Gary in there. It is.
Oh, dude, you're right. The golden one comes with the Gary too. That's honestly even better than the fact that he's gold for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, you guys can see that's not a duplicate though. That's not
No,
one we
it's
have.
not,
So
yeah.
presumably we should have the 2 gold, the Squidward and the Spongebob one in there. So the hunt for the gold will continue in part number 2. If you guys want to see a part number 2, make sure you guys smack the like button, subscribe if you're new here so you do not miss that, and let me know in the comments and I'll make sure the part 2 comes out as soon as possible. Because I know for sure we're gonna get those golds in there, and like I said, we're also gonna stack this whole tower up and we're gonna put it somewhere here in the room. And we get all of them and stack them just like this. This is only 12.
Jesus.
12!
Can you imagine 24 of them stacked up?
It's gonna be double the height, and that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to secure it. We can even do double, but I think I want them to have go all the way straight up to the roof. But this is just 12. Oh!
Oh.
And this is only with 12. That's what I'm saying. We need to figure this out. But if we can get a stack that tall with all 24 of them, that is gonna be a collection classic, something iconic, something almost like our Nick Jr. gumball machine here, or the Nickelodeon bowling pin. Just an item to where you look at it and you're like, damn, that took some time and that took some effort to find, or not just that build in this case. Because that is gonna be like an actual display piece at that point.
It's a monument.
A
Yeah.
monument. This is one of my favorite sets. Very rarely do you get to open up a set where, as Mitchell said, it becomes an actual monument inside of your collection. So the fact that there's a 24-pack set like this that can turn one little collection of small figures into a tower, I love it. So stay tuned for part number 2. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments down below. But now we got to pick all that stuff up because you guys know the drill. Scan it. Okay guys, so that is actually it for this video. I'm sorry that we did it in a part 2. Usually I rarely ever do that, but there's so much building involved in the setup, along with it also getting way bigger and more expansive than I ever expected. This is where I was thinking about putting it. I was thinking about putting that whole set in between here and here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. There was no way that was gonna work now that I see them in these containers and stuff. But that makes me so happy because they're so much bigger than I thought they were gonna be. But we are gonna open up the rest of them in part 2, so make sure you guys subscribe for that, like I said. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you smack that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and check out this video on your screen right here. It's the last epic video on this channel. I know you guys are gonna love it. I'll see you guys over there, and make sure you guys subscribe. You guys are not gonna want to miss any of the videos that are coming up. They were so much fun to film, and I know you guys are gonna love them. But as always, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios.